Hi everyone, today we're going to go through the final presidential debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Apologies, this is getting out a bit later than I wanted. I had filmed a video about it, but it was not really working, so I'm just filming a re-upload here. The final presidential debate breakdown. Recently, Amy Coney Barrett has been confirmed to the U.S. Supreme Court. So, yeah, I believe almost all the Republicans held the line and voted for her. Almost all the Democrats held the line and voted against her. So, that's also very interesting. So, Joe Biden, I thought he had, contrary to what many think, a slightly weak start to the debate. But he definitely picked up throughout the evening. He attacked Trump strongly throughout the debate. I thought his closing argument was very strong. It was a direct look to camera in terms of that, and then he was also effectively able to deflect questions on Hunter Biden and that issue. Trump had tried to make that a major issue of the debate. Especially during that foreign policy section. However, I thought Biden was able to effectively come back at him with strong lines. Donald Trump, his third debate was undoubtedly much better than his first debate. I thought his best area was definitely on foreign policy. You know, when Biden went to the right of Trump on North Korea, that was pretty revealing. I'm surprised Trump did not hit Biden for the vote to authorize the occupation of Iraq, or otherwise known as the Iraq War. I thought that was interesting, and I was kind of expecting him to have that hit ready. Again, surprising that they did not ask about some critically important foreign policy issues, but this was the most in-depth we've seen the two on that critically important issue. But at the end of the day, Trump also still lies lots and lots of times and needs fact checks. And so that's also definitely something to note. If it's going to move for us, I'll just need to... there we go. So, Joe Biden, again, definitely, even though COVID was the first section, I thought he did okay. His policy attack lines were good, but he didn't really deliver them with the kind of charisma that he did a bit later on in the debate. Again, Biden didn't knock this out of the park. This was overall relatively close. When we look at the race dynamics right now, and when we look at Joe Biden and Donald Trump, it really is the case that for Trump to get back in this, he needed a big win out of this debate. And if you take a look at the 538 presidential forecast showing the race dynamics, Joe Biden currently has 86% chance. Trump only has a 13% chance of winning. And there are some scenarios up here where Biden is winning by more than 200 electoral votes. And that's really not good for Trump. Trump really needed to try and move all of these scenarios back more into his column. He didn't need to get up to tying Biden to try and get back in the race, but he had to get, instead of the national polls showing Biden +9, he had to get it down to Biden +5, and he definitely did not do that with this debate. So therefore, the default winner of the debate is Joe Biden. So obviously on the pure debate performance, without regarding any of these, polling, race dynamics, I thought that Biden narrowly eked it out, but it was pretty close. However, when you could even make the argument that I think the best argument you could make for Trump is that on pure debate performance was that this debate was a tie. It was just a tie, They both had good lines, they both had bad lines. That's the kind of the best scenario you can make for Trump. The worst is probably Biden, won this debate pretty handedly. But I think overall, splitting the difference, I think that overall Joe Biden narrowly eked out a win in this debate, but it was by no means a blowout, right? So therefore, because of the race dynamics right now, the default winner is Joe Biden, and by a pretty big margin. So that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Good night.